Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to round 23 of the Piston Cup. So we are at Nashville today for the penultimate round for a night race at Nashville. And obviously the next two races, this one and the next one, are both night races, finishing the season in the evening. So Spiky Phillips is on pole position. Will Rush in second. Cruz Ramirez third. Jackson Storm fourth. Lightning McQueen fifth. Dan Garcia in sixth. And Ryan Laney in seventh position. Ryan Laney, if he wins here today, he will probably most likely sew up the championship, which will be pretty amazing for him. He won it in season 1, so 5 seasons ago. So now he's looking for another championship, as is Lightning McQueen, looking for his 8th championship of all time. But none in my seasons. Obviously, he's not won a championship in my season since I've been doing it on YouTube. Hello, Santiana Gianni XD. How are you? Lovely to have you here. Shall we get on with this race? Spiky Phillips will get us away. Let's do this, guys.
Drivers, start your engines!
So here we go then. We are on the pace lap. The pace car will go in. Will Rush, the rookie, won last time round in round 22 in that championship car from last season, championship winning car from last season. Here we go then. They come in on the tri-oval at Nashville. It's evening time here. We are on our way to a long night race. 75 laps. We are away. Spiky Phillips into turn 1 from pole position. Fantastic driving on lap 1 from Cruz Ramirez, who pops into second place there on lap 2. Now we are into turn 1. Hello, Eric. Lovely to have you here. Lovely to see you, young man. I hope you're well. At the moment, Spiky Phillips still leading from pole position. Hitting about 185 miles an hour into that turn there as we head towards lap 3. When our pit stop's going to be? Everyone behind this group at the front doesn't have any single chance, really. These guys are going to have to completely mess up before they even have a chance of winning lap 3. Yes, Spiky Phillips still leading into lap 3. Looks like Cruz Ramirez on the inside there. Lightning McQueen has got to better. He's got to better anything Ryan Laney does, just to keep his chances of championship first place position. 75 points in it between first and second place. Ryan Laney keeping on top form, sticking in the top 10s, banging them out, smashing them out. No issues from him. He knows what he's got to do. He doesn't even have to win races. Lightning McQueen has got to win races here. He's got to win tonight, just to make a dent on that 75 points. Ryan Laney's got a hold over him. We would like the last race of the season to be the championship race. We don't want it to end here. Cruz Ramirez, lap 6 into the lead. Lightning McQueen's second. Will Rush looking for a double win here tonight after winning the last round, round 22. We are at the penultimate round of the season. Let's go on board with Cruz Ramirez. Hello, Eric Simmons. How are you? You are in the house and you are right. It's Cruz Ramirez leading, Eric, as you said. He is leading this group at the moment. Let's go to camera 2 here at Nashville Super Speedway. Let's have a look around the track. So Pluto Oswald up at the back. Disastrous season since Bristol Dirt, who he thought he won, but the race was null and void. And there's Carver's, everyone's the fan favourite. Down in let's have a look, 33rd position now. Not doing very well. A lot of these drivers retiring at the end of the season. New drivers coming in. Not retiring as such, but moving on to a different series of racing. And there is Manny McGear, another one who is off. Noah Gocek in 23rd position. Let's get back to the front. There's Chase Racer in 15th, flipped over 14th. Steve LePage, there's J Drive. We've got Tim Treadless in 10th, 11th. Nick Shift in 9th position. There's Dan Garcia, who's had a great end to the season. In 6th place there. Sorry, 7th. Ryan Laney's in 6th. Spiky Phillips going on the inside of Jackson Storm there. Absolutely cracking move from the 117. As we go forward, we can see that Cruz Ramirez is still leading on lap 11. When are they going to pick, guys? Put it in the comment. Cruz Ramirez then still leading this race, lap 13. Unlucky for some, lucky for others, but very lucky for her at the moment, staying in that top position. Where is everyone tonight in the chat anyway? Where is everyone? I know Jensen's at home, probably going to bed now for school tomorrow. Just took him home about an hour ago, so he's at home safe and sound. Probably tucked up in bed, because it is 10 past 9 in the UK and it's a bit dark at the moment. We are getting lighter nights because the clocks change. Cruz Ramirez lap 14 controlling this race. This is probably the most control she's had over any race. Saying that though, if you go back to the first few races of the season, Cruz Ramirez was absolutely on fire, could just never finish first. Was controlling races a lot. Bit too late now to be doing this, Cruz. You should have done this and won races. You may have been fighting for the championship, just like Lightning McQueen and Ryan Laney. And talking of the two drivers, there you go. I pressed the wrong button. There you go. So there is Lightning McQueen and Ryan Laney fighting it out there. Lightning McQueen has to finish in front of Ryan Laney at whatever cost and hope that Ryan Laney finishes a lot lower than him. Lap 17. I know this is a well-known track for lapping cars. I can see this happening today. Jackson Storm. And look at this group. They've been doing this for the better part of the back of the season. The back end of the season. Just absolutely smashing it out. This group at the front. Every single race we have the same cars up at the front. Let's hope the last race of the season we have a bit of a mix-up. Ryan Laney's now gone in front. So, to be fair, we are on this race for the Ryan Laney Lightning McQueen watch. That's what we're going to call it, because it is the championship is between those two. So, basically, we want to see what happens. Because today it could be sewn up. Ryan Laney wins. That could be it for young Lightning McQueen, or old Lightning McQueen, I should say. Look at this for absolutely amazing driving from Spiky Phillips. Has put Ramirez against that wall and pushed himself into first place. Ryan Laney now up into second. Lightning McQueen is going to be watching that and hoping Cruz moves out of the way or lets him use this slipstream to get past. So Ryan Laney now dominating this race at the front, just like Cruz was. Cruz was the pace setter, and now she's fallen way back. But as I say, and I've said it a lot of times before, is she just waiting for the opportune moment now? Just sit back, relax, take your time. She's figured out the race. She's figured out she can lead this race. 24 laps in this race at the moment. Gives us about 50 to go. 51 to go, I'd say. 50 now as we're coming to the start-finish line. Ryan Laney absolutely miles out. Dan Garcia was in second. He's now dropped down to 4th position. But Ryan Laney really smashing this out as Spiky Phillips tries to catch up. So Ryan Laney still leading then at the moment here at Nashville Super Speedway as they come down to start lap 28. It's Spiky Phillips who's trying to get that lead again, who was on pole position. He's had a good end to the season as well, to be fair, as has Dan Garcia. Will Rush as well, you can't complain about him. The rookie coming into that championship car, everyone expected a lot less than what he's given, and fair play to him, he's done pretty well. Well, that was proper close there. Nearly Lightning McQueen into the back doors of Dan Garcia. He had to check up, and luckily checked up just in time before the impossible or the bad happened. Lightning McQueen next to Cruz Ramirez, as Spiky Phillips is definitely catching, has caught the 21 of Ryan Laney, who I believe will be changing cars next year and going to the number 12, I believe, which will be interesting to see. Spiky Phillips goes back into the lead then. Lap 32, still no pits from these guys, nearly halfway, and still no pit stops from any of the top dogs, and no pit stops from anyone at the back either. Pluto has moved forward, which is pretty good. But the same old cars. There's Carver's there, still sitting at the back, unfortunately, with all the other cars. And Chase going a bit sideways there, going back to the front of the Will Rush Vinyl Toupe car. Is at the back of that group. Dan Garcia trying his hardest to make a move, and there's Racing Fan for life. Hey, 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 hey! It's Racing Fan for life number 9. Ryan Laney leading. Lap 34, Nashville, round 23, guys. Wow, Ryan Laney was close to that wall then, trying to get faster, trying to get that cushion, that air cushion, to push himself along. Spiky Phillips still leading now. It was Ryan Laney. Lightning McQueen coming in on this now from behind the 117. Jackson Storm, I don't think, has led a lap yet as they head down towards turn 1. And getting rather close, Jackson Storm, to Lightning McQueen then. I'm guessing he'd like to take him out of the race, but I'm sure he's not that horrible that he'll do that. Spiky Phillips leading at 37. Not sure when they're going to pit. No one's put in the chat yet what your predictions are. They've gone past pit lane again as they start lap 38. Maybe they'll hit lap 40 for the pit stop round. So my prediction was wrong. I thought it'd be lap 40 for the pits, but it isn't. Could be. They are on lap 40. They could still do it. Have you ever? No, I've never. Don't understand that one, but okay. 2 people watching. Big crowd, big crowd. Spiky Phillips still leading us at Nashville. Ryan Laney, Lightning McQueen, literally fighting it out to get in front of each other. We are tonight. It is the Ryan Laney, Lightning McQueen watch. We need to get Lightning McQueen really to finish in front of Ryan Laney if he's to have any chance of winning the championship and closing that 75-point gap. It could go to the last race of the season, the end of the season race, but we will have to see and see what happens. Spiky Phillips still leading lap 41 as they go into lap 42. So we are on lap 43 and we still have no pit stops from these guys up at the front. But we do at the back. We're having pit stops up at the back. And it looks like the front guys are pitting. Spiky Phillips into the pit. Ryan Laney, Dan Garcia all in pit road as these guys continue on. Cruz, Lightning Jackson, Will Rush continuing on in the race as the guys goes into the pits. And I'm guessing these guys will pit now. And I was right, they're all pitting now. Will Rush having to brake from the Jackson Storm cars. We go back round to the front of the race, which will be these guys now, who will now, and they're coming in as well. They're coming into the pits. Well, look at this. George Newin goes front at the moment. He will be into the lead. There is Cruz Ramirez going in to pit lane. And there's Ryan Laney, Dan Garcia and Spiky Phillips. Well, Spiky Phillips needs to get back around the track before Cruz gets back out, as she is officially the leader. And here we go then. So this is our camera, and as you can see, look at that. Cruz is out. Lightning's out. Spiky Phillips is coming around the track, the top of the turn. Lightning's out, and it's Cruz. Cruz has retained the lead, but for how long? Look at this. Rich Mixon's currently leading on the table. I don't think he's pitted. And it's the 117 chasing. What a pit stop from the 51. What a pit stop from Cruz Ramirez and her team. Getting out just in front of the 117. Now she's going to have to block that position as the 117 has a lot of momentum on that car. And as we got behind, we got Lightning McQueen, who's now in front of Ryan Laney, which is exactly what Team McQueen needed. Great driving from the 51. I feel like something's going to happen too. I've just got this feeling. But look at these guys behind trying to play catch up with this two at the front. Lightning McQueen, Ryan Laney now taking the pass on the inside of Dan Garcia. Jackson Storm all on his own, as is Will Rush. And then we've got these guys, Danny Swervers there, chasing down the leaders. But back up at the front is Spiky Phillips chasing down Cruz Ramirez. Let's go on board the 117. So Spiky Phillips chasing down Cruz Ramirez. Cruz Ramirez coming up to back end traffic now. Can the 51 get through this minefield? And look at Spiky Phillips coming on the inside of Cruz Ramirez. Cruz Ramirez blocks that position behind Kyle Can't Drive. Kyle Can't Drive doing an amazing job there. Oh, and they nearly touch. It's nearly the 51 and the 117. They nearly touched. Then Cruz had to let off the steam because she was going to stack it into the back seat of the 18. Luckily, Spiky Phillips saw it coming and he saw the future and backed off himself. The 117 now has the momentum on that 51. Look at that. The gap is getting closer with the 3 cars chasing them behind. Is Spiky Phillips going to make a move on Cruz Ramirez going up on the inside now? Look at this. He is all over the girl at the back. She is looking at that mirror now. She is looking. She can see him. He's backed off a little bit. Is he going to have another pop at her? We really do have nerves up to the moon, as Racing Fan for Life said. Absolutely crazy this, as they are literally racing for their lives here. And Lightning McQueen, it looks like he's now got a fight on his own hands with back traffic, slowing him up from dominating Ryan Laney. Dan Garcia now coming up on the inside. And taking that position away from McQueen, as McQueen and Ryan Laney come side by side, top, first and second in the table, side by side. Ryan Laney conceding that position, has to finish in front of Lightning McQueen to keep the pressure on, and the opposite direction. McQueen has to finish in front of Ryan Laney to keep the pressure on that 21 car, who will soon be a number 12 car next year. The blinker makes it in front of the 95. What's going on at the front? At the front, we still have a 51, 117, 12 at the moment. Cruz Ramirez has dominated this race. Lap 55, we got 20 to go. And as you can see from the helicam, we can see that the 117 is gaining on the 51. It's only a matter of time before the 117 does overtake. Backing off again, lifting up off the throttle. The 117 getting way too close. Doesn't want to make a move yet. He knows there's a long, long way to go. 18 laps to go. He knows there's a long, long way to go. Not sure if they'll pit again. The gap is getting a bit bigger again once he let off. Maybe he'll push again, going back to the 3 cars that are chasing them down. Dan Garcia, Ryan Laney and Lightning McQueen all lining up a move on first and second. First and second are too interested in fighting each other at the moment. That could backfire on them. As they are concentrating on themselves, completely forgetting about what's going on behind. So they are coming up to more back markers now. No cautions so far in this race, as they are about to hit lap 60, giving us 15 to go here at Nashville. And Racing Fan says dump Cruz out of the way, Spiky. If you're listening, Spiky, if your spotter is watching, dump Cruz Ramirez. Apparently that's the way to go. Cruz Ramirez has made that gap even bigger, or there's issues with the 117 maybe. But look at this. Pluto Oswald now looking in his mirror, sees that big 51 coming up behind, moving out the way. Lovely job, number 35. Great job as he moves aside for the Dynaco 51 Cruz Ramirez, who Uses a little bit of a slipstream from the number 5 there, Eric Breaker, to give herself a bit of a pull, to give herself a gap from the 117. The 117 chasing down. We are coming up to a massive backlog of back markers. Cruz Ramirez doesn't even care. She's just flying through him like water to a duck. So Dan Garcia has caught up with Spiky Phillips and Cruz Ramirez. Cruz Ramirez just defying the laws of back markers here, just flying through them like butter with a knife. Absolutely incredible driving from the 51. Little bit worried though, they are getting a bit stacked up. Maybe we could have a bit of a crash here. They are getting rather close. And bad things could happen. Let's go on board the 51, see what it's like from her perspective. Great driving from the 51. You cannot grumble at that, and she is really making a move here because she has got rid of Spiky Phillips behind the 74 of Jimmy Cheetah. She is basically moving herself within the surroundings of these back markers to give herself a bit of a protection, I think, to help her out. So she is trying to basically give herself a win here. Just stay where she is and things will end well for the 51 as we come up to Kevin Darlick in the 57. There's Ben Thunderstroke. Not heard from him all season as he's off to apparently IndyCar racing next season. And there's a little rumour that Chick Hicks is coming out of retirement just like Lightning McQueen did. Who knows? So Cruz all over the back doors of Ben Thunderstroke. She is lapping up this race. Oh, Ben Thunderstroke putting on the brakes a little bit there. The HTB of Ben Thunderstroke. Not very good driver, let's be honest. Nothing like Chick Hicks was. Chick Hicks was a bit of a bully though. So we'll see what he's like when he comes back out of retirement. And look at this. Look at this. Cruz Ramirez has got through every bit of lap traffic there was. She has now got clean air. She will fly. 69 laps, 70 laps. We got 5 to go. On another note, we are going to go back and watch the Ryan Laney Lightning McQueen watch. And as you can see, Ryan Laney is in front of the 95. Lightning McQueen needs to finish in front of that 21. And as we know, Cruz is dominating the front. So we'll keep an eye on these two. At the moment, the 95 needs to make a move on that 21. Needs to finish in front of Ryan Laney, and they all let off the gas. Then could have been a caution. What a time for a caution that would have been. Would have been probably a last lap drag race. Who knows? Going back to the front of the race, and as you can see, it's Cruz. She's she's 1.42 ahead of the 117. She is so far ahead, she could probably go to McDonald's, order herself a takeaway, eat it, and still be in the lead. The 51, absolutely dominating here now. She was dominating in the first half of the race. She's dominating the second half of the race. If you had bets, you would definitely put your money on this girl. She looks like she's going to win today. So we've got the fight of the 95 and the 21, and the 95's using that back marker of McPillar to go on the underside of the 21. 95 using his experience to get in front of the 21, and that's exactly what he needs. He needs to be there. That is exactly where he needs to be. Going back to the front of the race, sorry. Where are we? We are going to Cruz. Here we are. She's about to take the white flag. The white flag is going to come out for Cruz Ramirez. She takes it. The white flag. Lap 75 here at Nashville. 23 rounds of Piston Cup racing. Is she going to win here at Nashville night race? Is Cruz Ramirez going to do it? She's 170 ahead of Dan Garcia, who's in second place as she comes around the last few turns. She takes the checkered. Cruz Ramirez wins. Dan Garcia second. Spiky Phillips third. Lightning McQueen fourth. Ryan Laney in fifth position. Absolutely amazing from the Cruz Ramirez there. Brilliant driving. And I just want to see how it finished behind. With these guys, see if there was anything that I missed. Doesn't look like it. Let's go to camera 1. Don't think so yet. Ryan Laney was miles behind. Great job from Lightning McQueen as they all go into the pits. Let's go to the official results. So there you have it. Thanks guys for watching. If you're leaving, take care. Bye guys. Bye. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. No caution flags tonight at Nashville. We had 11 lead changes between 4 drivers and it was Cruz. And she gets the bonus points. Look at that. She led for 49 laps. I told you she dominated the race. She dominated. 26 laps were not hers. Spiky Phillips gets 8 laps led. And Ryan Laney gets 17. McQueen didn't lead for a lap. Wow. Did not see that. He started in 5th, finished in 4th. Cruz started in 3rd, finished in 1st. Absolutely amazing. George Newwin and Noah Gocek both started 25th and 26th, finished 8th and 9th. Fantastic driving from them guys. So, next round, we are off to Daytona. So, look at this. Daytona will be where we crown the season 6 of the Piston Cup champion. 57 points in it, guys. Anyone could win. Look at this. Look at this. 21-19. Lightning McQueen has not had a DNF. That's crazy. What a season from Mr. McQueen. Absolutely phenomenal. But it's Ryan Laney who's, you know, out of 23 races has had 21 top 10s, 1 DNF. That's pretty spectacular, let's be honest. And only 2 wins. McQueen has had 6 wins, guys. 6 wins. Cruz gets her second tonight. Absolutely amazing. The only other guy who's out of the top 10 is H.J. Hollis, who won a race. I can't remember when it was, but he is down in 12th. You can't grumble at that for winning a race. Bottom of the tables, Barry de Pedal. Unfortunately. So, unfortunately, guys, the next race of the season is the final race of the season. We're going back to where we started in round 1. We're going back to Daytona. This time it's night time. This time it's going to be hardcore racing. Who is going to win? Who knows, guys? I can't wait to see you next time. Hope you've enjoyed the stream. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Tell your friends. Share with everyone. I'll see you later, guys. Take care.